as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting.
Interested to see how we get on. It's always kind of hard to know how it's going to go first game of the year, but should be an interesting one.
Thank you, Kieran. Both teams are going to look to have a good start to the season there today, and be interesting to see who gets the upper edge.
Yeah, of course, Clontarf finalists last year, so big test for the Trinity lads. It's a young Trinity team today. We've had lots of changes, and we have calculated the average age of the Trinity team is 20 years of age. So it's a big test for the young lads, for the students. Hopefully they'll get on okay. Just a quick run through the teams for Trinity. Firstly, starting from 15 to 1, we've got Davy Colbert, Taylor Gleeson, Jules Fenlon, Louis McDonough, John Francis Campbell, Harry Colbert, Corbett King, Dermot McCormick, captain, Liam Maloney, Anthony Ryan, Dan Barron, Joan Beckes, Tom Connolly, Zach Baird and Jerry Kerr. Hughie, can you give us the Tarf team?
Tarf team, number 1 we've got Ivan Soroka, number 2 Dylan Donnellan, 3 Darragh Bulger, 4 Fionn Gilbert, 5 Josh Murphy, 6 Ruan Byron, 7 JJ O'D, 8 Tony Ryan, 9 I got Ben Murphy, Connor Kelly at 10, Senny Riley at 11, Matt Darcy, Hugh Cooney in the centres with Aital King and Tyg Bird at 15.
So one key battle I'm going to be looking out for today is Joan Beckes going up against Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy, obviously professional rugby player. He's taking a year out of his professional career to finish his medical degree, I believe. 2 big, powerful second rows, and it'll be very interesting to see who comes out on top of that battle. Callum, Hughie, have you got any matchups in the back?
John Francis Campbell against Aital King will be an interesting one. Aital King will be known for his speed and his power, and John certainly known for his elusive stepping and his speed. So, looking forward to seeing these two go head to head.
We are kicking off as we speak. Harry Colbert sends the ball onto the Tarf 22. Ball's regathered well. Trinity putting up a good fight in that ruck, trying to disrupt that Clontarf ball. They won't want to give them any easy outs today. That's really important. Tarf can really build a game off their set piece, off their line out. So Trinity will look to be very careful when kicking to them. Davy Colbert sends a long ball down into the Clontarf 22. This one's bouncing far. Unfortunately, that one hasn't worked out for Davy. It's his first AIL cap today, so hopefully he just gets rid of those nerves nice and early. He'll be fine, I'm sure. Hughie, you're a resident out half. Do you have any kicking tips for us?
No, I was kicking yesterday with Harry Colbert. He was looking very good, so hopefully he continues that form here today. Interesting to see the two brothers, Davy and Harry. I think it's the first time these two have played together since famous Blackrock winning Gonzaga, so hopefully they can do the same again today.
Here we are, first scrum of the day. Big Tom Connolly going up against the veteran Ivan Soroka there. Tom playing for Leinster recently, getting on very well. Let's see how this one plays out. Channel 1 ball for Tarf, they're looking to walk it. Ref tells them to use it. Ball's not coming out. Got a reset scrum there. Tarf getting a good shove on, but not driving straight, so just a reset, no penalty.
Interesting to see Ruan Byron in Clontarf colours today. He would have played many a game on this pitch for Trinity, and he's definitely a person many of us would have looked up to during our time in the club. So we look forward to watching him play today and hope he goes well.
Yeah, as you said, Callum, lots of lads moving on from Trinity last year, very new team. How do you think this younger team is going to get on in AIL this year?
It's quite an exciting team.
Breakdown into the 22 here by Ben Murphy. Ball turned over, sent long by Trinity. Clontarf chasing back, looking to send this one high. Gary Owen up. Easy take for Harry Colbert there, looking for the 50-22. And he finds it. Fantastic kick from Harry Colbert there.
Trinity did well to recover there. Looked like they were in a bit of trouble, but Taylor Gleeson did well to get back, and a good exit from him.
The young man, Zach Baird, thrown into the line out here. As I'm sure a lot of you know, brother of Ryan Baird over in the World Cup with Ireland. We think Bairdo's throwing is up to that very standard. See how he goes here. Lots of movement for Trinity. Overthrown, unfortunately. Dylan Donnellan pounces onto that one. Clontarf looking to set up an exit here. Ball back to the 5. Taking it off the pitch, slowing the game down. Lads, what do you think about the kind of contrasting styles? Trinity looking to play that sort of wide, expansive, quick rugby. Clontarf slow the game down with their maul.
Yeah, it's both teams' identities, isn't it? And Trinity love playing the running rugby. And as spectators of the game, it's something that I love to watch anyways. But there's a lot to be said for Clontarf's power game and the maul game, much like the Springboks in the World Cup. And, you know, we'll see how that plays out throughout this game.
Second overthrow there, unfortunately. Clontarf pouncing onto that one again, making good ground up over the halfway now. Offload to Darcy, ball going out the back here. Very scrappy start to the game so far. Former Trinity man Ruan Byron carrying there, tackled well by Liam Maloney.
Tarf just looking to play direct here early on, as expected. Darcy goes to the boot. It's a good nudge into the corner.
Yeah, Trinity's line out under pressure early on. 0 for 2 so far, so this is a high pressure one now in their own 22. Hopefully they can find a nice easy ball at 1. Dan Barron leads them into the line out. Lots of AIL experience there for the young man. Had a great season last year. Hopefully he'll carry that on now. Comes to the front of the line out, wins it well. That's really important to get the nerves out of the way for Trinity, isn't it? Sent long by Trinity. Clontarf chasing back, looking to send this one high. Gary Owen up. Easy take for Harry Colbert there, looking for the 50-22. And he finds.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. As flashy and nice as it is going to the corner, I think it's necessary sometimes just take your medicine, get those 3 points on the board and start building the scoreboard. So one should be a simple tap over for Harry Colbert. We believe Harry's kicking percentage to be in the high 80s last season. He's adding to that there. Lovely kick.
You talked about what Tony Smith and the coaches would want from Trinity after conceding there, and they'll be pretty happy with that. Great work from Trinity there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's important to not let teams like Clontarf get a lead, because once they start playing and once they start dominating, it's very hard to come back. So that was really good by Trinity there, just going up, get some points on the board. Now they can build. Conor Kelly sends this one high. Anthony Ryan looking to jump for it. Ooh, brilliant take by AIL King there. The Leinster man doing well. Ball's being spread wide here. Conor Kelly, lots of involvement so far. Trinity trying to slow down that ball. Looking for that 22 entry they're in now. We'll see, will they switch up their attack? Ball to 15, playing that tip on pass. Lovely offloading from Clontarf, looking dangerous here. And a penalty, turnover. Off the feet there, I believe. We apologise for any technical difficulties with the sound for the last few minutes. We're a work in process here, we're working to get it all under control, so thank you for your patience, everybody. And just a quick reminder as well, this stream is brought to you by BF Sports Analysis in association with AIB, the main sponsor of DUFC. Trinity throwing into the line out right in front of the famous bear pit. Well attended today. Lads, what's that, an over under or 15?
Definitely over.
Of course. Great ball. Oh, Dan Barron going for the one-handed take there. Doesn't work out for him, unfortunately. Trinity's line out hasn't been going too well for them so far today. I think Tarf could really look to target that as a way to just get into this game and extend their lead if they can keep capitalising on the mistakes. Here come Tarf. Davy Colbert slipping off tackle there, unfortunately. Some havoc being caused at the ruck here. Ball is out, is the call from the ref. Hugh Cooney with a lovely ball through there into the 22, giving Trinity another pressure-filled line-out.
Yeah, I think Tarf are definitely look to put a bit of pressure on the Trinity line-out here. 1 from 4 so far, so hopefully we can fix that.
It's great to see the mix of age and youth for Clontarf, isn't it? Looking at the centre pairing there, Matt Darcy, the 12, Hugh Cooney, the 13. I'd say there's probably 10 years or more between the two of them, but two great players in their own respects. Matt Darcy been very key to Clontarf's success in recent years. They've been in the final the last 2 years, winning one of them. Great team. They give away a penalty there.
Clontarf have given Trinity a few easy exits from their 22 through penalties. They'll probably look to stop doing this. It's definitely going to be on Andy Wood's mind.
Yeah, absolutely. At this level, you don't get many entries, so you got to take your points or take your chances when you can. I'm sure lots of coaches will talk about points per entry. Tony Smith has definitely mentioned that a few times, so I think Trinity will be looking to just take away points of any kind once they get into that Clontarf 22. Good line out there. Dan Barron, the main man, taking it. Large carry from Joan Beckes there. Oh wow, great turnover from Dylan Donnellan. Clontarf look to go here. Hugh Cooney with a brilliant carry. The young Leinster man, he does what he wants. He just runs over people for fun.
Yeah, he's a very explosive runner. Of course, won a Grand Slam with Ireland back in March. Was unlucky in the World Cup to get injured early on, but he's a quality player.
Oh, and here come Clontarf again, bursting into the 22 with a penalty advantage. Tony Ryan off the base to JJOD. Looking to use their back row to punch holes in that Trinity defensive line. Bit of a high looking challenge there from Anthony Ryan. He's gotten away with that one. Forwards coming around the corner at pace. They're getting the offloads away, Clontarf. Donnellan close to the line. Pick and go from Gilbert going towards the posts. Looking to pick and go, something that Tarf have somewhat perfected over the years. They love that tight drive close to the ruck on the opposition line. They are very difficult to stop from there.
Tarf have the advantage here as well, so it'll be interesting to see if they use the backs.
Yeah, Hughie, I'm sure you'd be screaming for the ball here. You're a big fan of the crossfield kicks on penalty advantage, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh.
Clontarf get a penalty. 2 blows on the whistle from the ref. Could we be looking at a first card here?
Yeah, it looks like Andrew Cole having a word with Dermot McCormack here. We know he is a fan of giving yellow cards from the colours game last year, so it'll be interesting to see if he goes to the pocket here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Clontarf kicked to the corner here. They had great success with that maul for their first try of the game. It came all too easy for them, but I'm sure they weren't complaining. Trinity will need a big defensive shove. Oh, they've elected the scrum. Interesting choice. Setting out a statement.
If you're Clontarf, Hugh, are you hitting Darcy off this? Are you hitting Darcy off this scrum?
Yeah, it looks like could be set up for that.
And a scrum penalty for Clontarf. This was the story of their season last year. They really used it as a weapon, and seems like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. They just keep going back to what works, and more power to them.
We could easily see Tony Ryan off the base here as well, looking to have a go at Harry Colbert or Louis McDonough.
I wouldn't be worried at all. Louis McDonough, he can tackle anything.
Exactly.
He's a very brave player. He famously had 4 hold-ups against Cork Con in College Park here last year. Very powerful centre that he punches way above his weight class.
Ben Murphy's a new addition to Clontarf this year. Came from Wesley last year. He'll look to have a good impact on Div 1 AIL this year. 1A, that is.
Yeah, Wesley producing some good talent. They've had a good pre-season, we believe, and yeah, I'm sure they'll be pushing for promotion this season. They go to set the scrum, 3rd time. Hopefully 3rd time lucky here that we can get the ball in. No resets. And another penalty. I'm sure the ref will be very close to losing his patience here. Taking Dermot McCormack for a word for the 2nd time in 2 minutes. Never good to see.
I'd be very surprised if there isn't a yellow card coming here soon. Andrew Cole averaged 2.1 yellow cards per game last year, so Be interesting.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't take any messing, and rightfully so. Won a clean game here today.
Hugh, what's your thoughts on scrum resets and how they're slowing down the game?
Yeah, it's a good question, Colin. As a back, never really like to see it, but I suppose there's not much we can do here.
Yeah, I'll chime in here as the only forward in the commentary booth. Even as a second row, I can find myself getting quite bored in scrums. Here come Clontarf driving for the line. Andrew Cole's going underneath the sticks. Penalty tried Clontarf. Really powerful scrum, very impressive from them there.
Looks like he's going to go to the pocket here as well.
Yeah, we believe Tom Connolly, the Trinity tight head, has been sent to the sin bin there. 10 minutes without your tight head at AIL level is just something you really don't want. It's a bit of a team killer. I've posed this question once before. I'll say it again, lads. 2 tries down now and a yellow card. How do you bounce back if you're Trinity? What do you think Cormac King is saying there? He looks to be taking the lead.
I think Trinity just need to stay calm here. There's plenty of time left in the game. I think next score will be important, but it's nothing to worry about so far.
Yeah, I think it's about also trying to slow the game down. Let's play it down in their end. They can't score from there, so let's put the ball down their end and hope they kick it out, and we can slow the game down.
Yeah, Captain Dermot McCormack will have his work cut out for him here. Got to get the lads inspired. Try and get a try here. It's his first AIL game as the club captain. He's a fantastic leader, and he certainly knows how to get the lads excited. I'm sure he'll pull them up here. Clontarf again setting that long caterpillar ruck. Looking to box kick. Blocked down. But looks.
Good pressure there by Louis McDonough to block down the box kick. Trinity will look to have a go now.
Joan Beckes has made a lot of powerful carries so far. He's over from South Africa on a Masters programme, and he's been a really great addition to the club. Here come Trinity. Davy Colbert sending one down into the far corner. Taken by Clontarf. They look to send it back. Lots of time here. Let's see what Davy chooses to do. Oh, great footwork. Goes for a run. Makes great ground there. Super carry from Dan Barron. Only 19, but bossing it in the second row. That looked like a high shot there, but Clontarf have turned the ball over somehow.
It's a huge collision there between Josh Murphy and Juan Bex.
Soroka sees space and he finds it with the kick.
Love to see it. Love to see a forward getting a boot on the ball. It's I think something that we don't see enough of in rugby, Hugh. Would you agree?
Not too sure about that one, Kuhn. It's a bit of a pet peeve of mine when a forward kicks the ball, but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever kicked a ball in a competitive game, and if Huey's my 10, it'll have to stay like that. Liam Maloney with the carry there. He's rejoining the Trinity team after knee surgery. He was out for a good few months with a PCL tear. He made his Leinster senior debut against the Bulls. That's obviously a great experience to have. Trinity seem to have a player down here. Not sure if the play will get stopped. Yeah, Jerry Kerr seems to be down. Got a physio and doctor running on here. Hopefully it's not too serious.
This is not what Trinity need now with Tom Connolly in the bin. Can't really afford to have 2 props out of the game. Looks like the ref's going to stop play here.
Yeah, it's always scary to see someone down lying like that. You know, it's not what we like to see, so we'll keep our fingers crossed here in the commentary booth.
It is positive to see that the ref did stop the game. Player safety is top priority.
Got there in the end, Callum.
Yeah. was tough.
Not just match nerves out on the pitch, some jitters here in the box as well. We're all just getting to grips with it. So lads, Clontarf will be quite happy with that start to the game, do you think? 14 points to 3, 25 minutes into the first half. What do you think, lads? Do you think they'll keep pushing on? Or do you think Trinity will make a comeback here?
Trinity just need to take control of the set piece. We keep on saying it, but it's where Clontarf have dominated, and it's what we predicted they do, and they've seemed to take points through the scrum and through their maul. So Trinity need to find ways to bring their own strengths into the game through running the ball back maybe a bit more, and trying to play a quicker pace from the ruck.
Yeah, we can see Cole Kelly getting warmed up there on the bench for Trinity. The young man is a sports science student. You could say he's a student of the game of rugby. He absolutely loves it. He'll be a great addition to bring in. Fingers crossed, Jerry will be okay.
Talking about Cole there, he's recently the captain of Canada under-20s over the summer in the World Trophy. Would have played against one of our co-commentators, Hugh Kennedy, also captain of the American under-20s this summer. Hugh, do you have any comments on how that game went?
Yeah, it was definitely a strange one playing against Cole, but it was good crack. I mean, we got to enjoy the game after, so it's all in good spirits. Looks like he's getting ready to come on here. Not sure if Jerry's going to be able to continue.
Who came out on top in that game, Hugh?
It was a two-legged game, so we fortunately won both of them. But it was a strong Canadian team led by a good leader in Cole Kelly.
Yeah, Trinity seem to be very familiar with the United States. We believe that they went on a pre-season tour there in September. It seemed like good fun. I'm sure there was lots of learnings about how we're trying to play the game this season done over there. Good to see Jerry Carr was able to stand up and walk off there. Cole Kelly's running onto the pitch now.
Oh, he's staying on it.
Oh, Jerry seems to be able to stay on. That's impressive. We thought he was down for the count there, but just like Rocky against Drago, he gets back up.
Looks like Anthony Ryan has had to come off temporarily. It's obviously Tom Connolly in the bin. We have to bring on a prop.
Just some score updates for you. It's 6-0 to Terenure against Ballynahinch. That game being played in Lakelands. And then it is 10-7 in Lansdowne, and they're playing against Young Munster.
Lansdowne obviously had a very strong pre-season, winning the Leinster Cup. It was a brilliant final against Terenure. Went to extra time. Not sure if you saw it, lads, but it was an incredible game.
Well, I wasn't lucky enough to see it, but yeah, I read the match report afterwards, and it seems like Lansdowne are going to be a serious threat this year. Here come Trinity attacking well with some good depth. Jules Fenlon, the new man on the ball. Beautiful pass out to Taylor Gleeson. Gleeson sprinting down the wing, trying to find that offload, but doesn't go to hand, unfortunately.
Hugh Cooney gathered it.
Hugh Cooney gathering that one. Going back to the forwards, taking that carry, and I'm sure we'll see the ball back to Connor Kelly here again.
It's been quite positive from Trinity since that yellow card has happened. It's all about momentum swings. Trinity have kind of took the sting out of the game here, and they're trying to take the momentum off Clontarf while they have a man in the bin.
Louis McDonough carrying well there. He's well known for his ability to step people in phone boxes. Ball through from Colbert there, bouncing up nicely, gathered well, sent back down towards the Trinity 22. That dangerous backfield, I'm just waiting for them to be unleashed. I can sense it coming. Super kick from the young man, Davy Colbert. The Bear Pit loved that one.
I think Eitel King had the understanding that he was outside his 22, Davy, when he kicked that ball, but turns out he wasn't, so it's going to be Clontarf line out.
Dylan Donnellan usually super accurate with his throws. We'll see how he goes here. Seems like Clontarf going for the 5-man line out. Movement into the middle. Fionn Gilbert gets a hand to it, not the clean ball, but they've got it back. They carry well in midfield there. Seem to be held, but game plays on. Great top tackle there from Taylor Gleeson to stop a potentially dangerous break down the left wing. Super hands there from Clontarf. They really pull it out the back to that second line of attack very well. Very impressive stuff. Seems like they're skilled in every position. You know, some teams just leave that to their number 8, but it seems 1 through 15 all have brilliant hands there.
Yeah, Tarf looking to play with a bit of width there. It's interesting, early on they went very direct, but their back's getting into a bit of space now.
Yeah, for how renowned they are as a forward-based team, their backline is still super dangerous. I think any team would fear coming up against their backline. Lads obviously like we mentioned earlier, that centre pairing of Matt Darcy and Hugh Cooney, and obviously Tyg Bird, very dangerous at fullback. Break in play here. Trinity seem to be receiving treatment there on Liam Maloney, I believe. Physical game out there, lads.
It is, yeah, and I'm hoping it opens up a bit more. We don't have the sun that was forecasted, but it's still a dry ball, so hoping the game opens up a bit more and we've a bit more running rugby.
Yeah, Trinity will definitely be looking to get the tempo up here, move some of those big boys from Tarf around the pitch.
All back up on their feet. All seems to be well in both camps. Tom Connolly's eagerly pacing up and down there in front of the bench, just dying to get back on. He loves the scrummage. Here goes Cole Kelly at tight head against the experienced Soroka. Let's see how that battle goes. Great scrum from Clontarf there. Trinity did well to get that out in time. I thought they could have conceded a penalty there if they weren't careful.
Trinity need to exit here.
Ball back to Colbert in the 22. Sends one long. Taken by Bird. Let's see what he can do. He's got magic feet. Great step there. Trinity seem to be short-sighted here. Let's see if Tarf can take advantage of that. Here goes King down the wing. Lads falling off tackles here. Clontarf carrying hard off that break. Ball on the ground there. Seemed to go backwards, but Trinity are awarded the scrum there.
It's been a scrappy enough game so far. You can excuse the lads due to it being the first game of the season. Hopefully the standard picks up a bit more.
Yeah, not too many long phases of play so far. I think Clontarf attacking in the Trinity 22 is probably the only time of prolonged time on the ball for one of the teams. Ref seems to be calling someone back on here. We've got Anthony Ryan taking the pitch. Dermot McCormick going off. Seems like he's just going off for a bit of quick treatment there from the Trinity physio. With all the physical hits and contacts in this league, the Trinity physio, Kieran Wade, will have his work cut out for him. I'm sure his clinic will fill up. He'll be very busy during the week. As always, after playing Clontarf, you know, very tough team to play against. They'll put you in the hurt locker.
Interesting to see Lou McDonough going into flanker there. Oh, we win the scrum. I wonder if Louis had any sort of impact on that scrum there.
He'll certainly take the credit anyway.
I believe the penalty was given for that Trinity tight head side of the scrum, so you could very well be right. Ball down there from Colbert, finds touch well. Just past the halfway line. Got Tom Connolly returning to the field of play here. Good to see him back on. How did you think Cole got on in that 10 minutes there, Cal?
Well, he would have been happy enough to leave the pitch after getting a scrum penalty, so yeah, he'll be pretty happy with that one.
Seems to be a lot of confusion here for Trinity. We've got lads coming on and off for unknown reasons. We've got Anthony Ryan went off at certain points, then Dermot McCormick came off. Now we've got Liam Maloney heading off the pitch with Kevin Jackson replacing him, making his AIL debut.
Yeah, great to see Kev getting his first outing here. He's probably the most chilled man in Trinity, so I'm sure this won't faze him at all.
Yeah, he was a absolutely key member of the Senior Cup winning team in Blackrock College of 2022. I was unfortunately on the end of a few of his tackles when we played them in the quarter-final. Great offload there from Fenlon. Dermot McCormick busting through into the 22. Let's see if King can play it now. Going wide here, ball over the top. John Francis Campbell going for it. And Trinity are over. Davy Colbert underneath the sticks.
That's the sort of rugby I've been looking for all day, and Trinity have provided it.
Yeah, it all started with a brilliant pass from Harry Colbert off the line at Jules Fenlon, the young man. Trinity recycled the
sent long by Trinity. Great offload there from Fenlon.
Clontarf chasing back,
through,
looking to send this one high.
Let's see if King can play it now. Going wide here,
easy
ball over
take
the
for
top.
Harry Colbert
John
there,
Francis
looking
Campbell
for the
going
50,
for it.
22.
And Trinity are over.
And he finds
Davy
it.
Colbert for the Trinity under-20s last week against UCD. Broke through exactly like he did just there. It seems to be something he's cultivating as a trademark. Bit like Gavin Jones last year for Trinity. He used to love breaking the line like that.
Bringing up Gavin Jones, he's now a Clontarf man, but he's not playing today, and he hopes to get back involved at some stage.
That's just the momentum swing that Trinity needed there. Yellow card coming back onto the pitch and scoring a try straight away. I think we'll take a lot of confidence from that.
Yeah, that was brilliant. They'll just need to steady the ship a bit here now. Slow the ball down, maybe exit into touch and try set off that. They don't want to go too hectic now.
Dylan Lynch is on for Clontarf. Ball carrying prop. Very good around the park and excels in the scrum too.
Yeah, really strong bench for Clontarf today. We notice a couple of lads potentially making their debut. Alex Usanoff and Sam Owens could earn their first caps coming off the bench for Clontarf. Hopefully we'll see them later on in the game, maybe in the second half. Clontarf win that ball off kick-off. Tony Ryan carrying well.
Trinity are short numbers here.
Yeah, Trinity need to fold around the corner here. They could be in trouble if Clontarf can identify that. Clontarf playing quick ball here. Great tip on pass there from Connor Kelly. He's had a very good game so far. They go down the touchline. Dead end. Let's see how Trinity can defend. Super read there, but unfortunately seems like the ball was knocked on in contact. And we'll come back for the Clontarf scrum. Lads, do you think? I'd say Clontarf will be pretty happy with that outcome after how well their scrum's been going so far.
Yeah, look, listen, bread and butter stuff for them. They're going to look to get a scrum pen here and head to the corner. Just it's great to see Dylan Lynch playing there, have the soft hands to bring it back to his backdoor option and force Trinity to give a knock on in the tackle.
Just see Liam Maloney getting some work done on his back there from Kieran Wade. I know he had a couple issues with that during the week, so hopefully he can be alright and continue on.
Yeah, it's tough on the body being such a young man playing rugby at such a high level, you know, having made his professional debut for Leinster. Can't be easy. He's only 19. That's a really powerful scrum from Clontarf there, winning the penalty easily. Josh Murphy adding a great bit of weight to that Clontarf pack. Former Leinster man, was with Connacht as well, and now he's really adding to that Clontarf pack. Conor Kelly looking to kick to the corner here. Sends one deep into the Trinity 22. That's Clontarf's 4th scrum penalty won in the game so far. That's really impressive by any standards to be getting 4 within the first half, and I'm sure they'll keep opting for scrums as much as they possibly can during this game because they seem to be getting some really good purchase out of it. Ball to the middle there. Clontarf driving towards the posts. Donnellan controlling it from the back. They're so dangerous in this position. Walking it really well. Moving towards that touchline, they break off. Really powerful carry there. They're looking to spread that ball. This is do or die in defence from Trinity here. Super ball over the top to AIL King for the try for Clontarf. That was really similar to the Trinity try, wasn't it, Hughie?
Yeah, it was an excellent try from Tarf there. Just getting such quick ball off the ruck.
Moving towards that touchline, they break off. Great offload there from Fenlon.
Clontarf chasing back.
Really powerful carry there.
This one
high. Let's see if King can play it now. Going wide here, ball over the top. John Francis Campbell going for it. And Trinity are over.
And he finds.
AIL King scoring there. Leinster Academy, Grand Slam winner. Very experienced. Great man to have on your side.
Yeah, 3 tries, first half with still a little bit of time to go. Clontarf will be very happy with that, and I'm sure they'll be looking for that bonus point in the second half. Very fine margins in Division 1A, you know, looking for playoff spots. Obviously this is thinking very far into the future, but it can come down to moments like these, getting bonus points. Conversion is wide.
Yeah, saying that, the points at the start of the season are worth just as much as the points at the end. People seem to lose sight of that sometimes, so teams really need to give great importance to these next few games.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about being excellent once or twice in this league. It's just about turning up every single week and being consistent, I think. If you can consistently grind away and get wins or get bonus points every single week, you'll do well in the league. Long ball down. Clontarf exiting into the tree.
Great exit.
Yeah, super ball. That's travelled all the way up to the Trinity 10 metre line. Fantastic kick.
Against the wind as well.
Yeah, that is worth noting. Trinity with a bit of a wind here in the first half, so it'll be interesting to see if Tarf use that in the second half to their advantage.
Yeah, it was a very strong wind before kickoff. I thought we were going to be in for a bit of a crazy one, but thankfully it's died down mostly. Here goes Zach Baird thrown into the line out. That's unfortunate, I think. That was the third overthrow there from Trinity, but Clontarf failed to capitalise. I thought Dylan Donnellan might have been in there, but forward pass sees the end of the half. So in this AIL 1A opener brought to you by BF Sports Analysis in association with AIB, the half-time score is Clontarf 19, Trinity 10.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We have Clontarf against Trinity here. We'd like to remind you all that this stream is brought to you by BF Sports Analysis in association with AIB, main sponsor of Dublin University Football Club. aka Trinity Rugby. Here we go, second half kicking off in College Park. Clontarf with the win behind their backs now. They'll be looking to use that. Powerful carry from Taylor Gleeson off the kickoff. Looking to set up off McCormick here. Does well, ships it on to Baird. Baird looked to be crawling along the ground there. He got away with it. Trinity send one up there towards the halfway line. Chase unsuccessful. And Tyg Bird doing really well there. The big man Josh Murphy with another powerful carry. He's been playing really well. Jules Fenlon getting tackles in there. He's not afraid.
Yeah, I think Jules Fennell's had an excellent game so far, especially considering it's his first AIL outing.
Yeah, Zach Baird looks to be in a bit of trouble here. I saw during that phase he was holding his shoulder, and now he's down on the knee trying to walk it off. We'll pray that that's not too serious for the young man. Towel in his hand, he's ready to throw, so he's just got a good pain tolerance on him. Here comes the Trinity physio, gonna check up on him. Trinity with the 6-man line out. They go to an even spread here. Ball to McCormick, bit messy, and a very loose pass there from Kevin Jackson. Unfortunately, that was looked like a bit of a miscommunication. I think no one really knew what was going on there. Jerry Kerr with a really powerful carry. Great to see that first half injury hasn't affected him too much.
Clontarf's backfield is quite deep here. Interesting to see if Trinity put in a kick or two.
Penalty. King looking to go quick. Here he goes. Going well. Davy Colbert in support, carrying. They get to ground there. Oh, and here goes King off the base. He's so dangerous. He's through the gap. Tackled well. Calls of no 9 ring through College Park. And here goes Connolly, the big man. Bursting through 2 line breaks in a row for Trinity. We're playing liquid 9 at the moment. King seems to be down. Trinity have got Oscar Cawley, Irish under-20, on the bench. So if needs be, very able replacements for King.
It was excellent play from Cormac King there, just trying to up the tempo. Bizarrely, it's his first AIL start, even though I think he's got about 30 caps on him at this stage, so he should be very happy with his performance there today, I think.
The man he was behind for a long time, Leo O'Reilly, is also a Clontarf head now, but he's over in France enjoying the rugby, so Murphy gets the start.
I think Louis booked tickets as soon as he saw this fixture.
Super take in the middle of the line out there. Kevin Jackson unfortunately struggling again there. We will excuse him, of course, though, because it is his first game. It takes time to get to grips. John Francis Campbell lurking here on the left wing. He's hungry for the ball. Clontarf set their defensive line really well. They fly off. Great tackle from Ruan Byron there. Pressure coming through on the 9, and Trinity have an advantage. The new man, Oscar Cawley, on the pitch. Tom Connolly in support. 2 linking up. Here goes Connolly. Tough man to stop. Tyg Bird did very well.
Trinity need to play on top of them and fast.
Yeah, let's see if Clontarf can defuse this. Oh, it looked like the pass was on there for Colbert. Trinity had an overlap on that right wing. Really powerful carry going in from Juan Beckes, but no support. Ball seems to have been ripped there. Yeah, it seems to be a common theme so far in the second half for Trinity. You know, making some really gutsy plays, getting into that 22, but they just seem to be losing the head at the crucial moments, lads. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think you said it there, Raiku, and we've attacked pretty well so far, but just at key moments we're getting turned over. So we just need to make sure we look after that breakdown going forward here.
Here comes Colbert. He's lightning quick. Chips one over the top. Could bounce anywhere. Kelly gathers it well. And he is smashed in the tackle by Dan Barron. Super tackle. Dan Barron was a late call up to the Irish Under-20 World Cup squad. Well deserved. He had a fantastic season in the AIL last season. We think Clontarf might have aimed that box kick at the commentary box on purpose. Of course, that was not to be taken seriously and not to be put on record.
The next score is vital here, and both teams really need to be patient. Trinity are definitely within grasp of victory here if they can get the next score. So they just need to remain patient and not give up any knock-ons, because that's how Clontarf can get into the game through their scrum.
Time off from the ref here. We have a score update for you. Lansdowne are leading Young Munster by 17 points to 7. Quite a wide lead there. Trinity look to be using their 5-man line out again here. It's my personal favourite setup, the 1-3-1 5-man. Very versatile, lots to be done. 3 main jumpers there: Anthony Ryan, Dan Barron and Dermot McCormick.
Trinity have their tails up here, and the main message is going in from Harry Colbert and Dermot McCormick is just play on top of Clontarf. Try to keep the momentum their way.
Dan Barron coming to the front, easy win for him. Ball into the centre pitch there. Juan Becca is carrying up. He is met really well by Tony Ryan. Trinity cutting back. Brilliant inside ball from Colbert there. Here come Trinity again. 3rd time in this half so far that they're making good ground, going towards that Clontarf 22. And you can see the penalty there going off the feet in the breakdown. Like I said, lads, I'm like a broken record here, but Trinity playing some really good rugby, but just not executing anything at the crucial times. It's I'm sure it's a frustrating watch for Tony Smith and the coaching team.
It's really good work from Clontarf though. They're picking their rucks very nicely and going for the poaches when it's on. Really good work from them.
Yeah, that's a great point. They don't seem to contest in every ruck. You know, some teams they'll dip in at every single breakdown, but yeah, like you said, Callum, Tarf, they'll let you have a few, and then when they see that one opportunity, you know, if Trinity only have one man in support instead of the 2, they'll go for that and they'll take it all day. Great take from Gilbert there. Very loose pass, but it finds JJ O'D, who's tackled well by Kevin Jackson.
They'll look to play wide here, they've numbers up.
Yeah, huge overlap for Clontarf. Oh, but they go through the middle. Byron through the middle. Couldn't find his scrum half.
First man, nice.
Great seal there from Jerry Kerr. Space out wide now, Trinity go.
Here's Fenlon, he's so dangerous. What a pass from the young man. Here goes Gleeson down the wing. Puts it in behind. Ty Bird's got a problem on his hands. See if he can deal with it. Deals very well.
There's a flag there from the far touch judge. It looks like Taylor Gleeson was pushed over by a Clontarf player on the way to picking up that ball.
This will be very interesting. I wonder if we'll be looking at penalty try territory here, lads. What do you think?
It looks like there was probably cover, but there's definitely need for a word and a review of this decision.
Yeah, like I said in that first half, the Trinity back 3 is just so dangerous. You know, Davy Colbert, Taylor Gleeson and John Campbell, they've just been everywhere today. What a pass from the young man. Here goes Gleeson down the wing. Puts him behind. This one high. Bird's got a problem on his hands. See if he can deal with it. Goes wide here.
Easy take for Harry Colbert.
John Francis Campbell going for it.
22.
Taken out, coming down that far touchline. Got the touch judge in, having a word. Dermot McCormick is snooping around, trying to listen in to what they're saying. Let's see what Andrew Cole decides to do here. He's called over Dylan Donnellan. Looks like Seni Riley Ashiru is there as well, given a yellow card. 10 minutes in the bin for him.
The bear pit like that one.
Yeah, hopefully Trinity can give the bear pit something to shout about now. Long talk from Andrew Cole here. He seems to be really not happy with that.
Be interesting to see if Trinity can turn this 22-metre entry into some points. They failed to do that in the last 10 minutes or so. This one's crucial.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Trinity driving maul yet. They've gone to that 5+1 option with the forward and receiver, but Kevin Jackson's popped out a few times trying to feed the centre, so let's see if Trinity just take it up the guts here and try beat Clontarf at their own game. Going for that driving maul. Starting off well, they're shifting it left, making great ground. Looked like it was tackled down there. Ref's got his arm out. Here's a real chance to strike for Trinity. Penalty advantage.
John Francis Campbell is holding the width here. We could see a crossfield kick.
Trinity centre's getting involved. Here goes Baird. And he's over. Trinity with the try. Zach Baird with a pick and go. He's absolutely delighted with that one. So lads, Hugh, we finally converted that pressure into points. Here's a real chance to win. Bird's got a problem on his hands. See if he can deal with it. Goes wide here. John Francis Campbell going for it. And Trinity are over. Davy Colbert over.
Well, I'm going to kick it deep and I'm going to play the ball down there. We need to keep the ball down there, which is what Trinity have been doing this half. A lot of the territory has been in Clontarf's kind of 50-metre zone, so yeah, play the rugby down there. They can't. It'd be tough for them to get points to the board from their own half.
Strikes well from Colbert. Flags go up. Scoreline is now 19 for Clontarf, 17 for Trinity. This one could really finish up as a real nail biter, lads. The bear pit seems to be growing in size minute by minute. I think the Trinity fans can sense something here. Bit of a nutmeg there. Ball back to Kelly. We can hear calls of big kick chase here coming in from Tarf. They're going to look to chase hard. No easy outs for Trinity here. Really powerful carry from Gleeson. The winger putting the second rower on his back. That's not something that you see very often. Penalty for Trinity there. Offside. Bit of a gamble there from Ben Murphy. He kind of started his run up before the ball was passed, and he just timed it a fraction too early, and he's pinged for the offside.
Unlike the start of the first half, a lot of the penalties seem to be going against Clontarf now. Trinity really need to capitalise on this.
Like I said, Trinity look to bounce from that maul early and feed their centres a lot. We'll see if they go to this. Well, got to win the line out first. Got to do the basics well, and Clontarf are just picking that ball all day. Super chop tackle there from Lou McDonough, one of the smallest men on the pitch, flooring the former professional Tony Ryan. Big defensive set here. Super tackle going in there from Dan Barron and Jerry Kerr.
Imagine Tarf will look to exit here. Kind of lost momentum in attack there.
Lots of space on this left wing. Let's see what Davy Colbert chooses to do. Oh, he gets caught. He's isolated. This could be a turnover for Clontarf. Trinity very lucky there. Dan Barron managed to pounce on it, and here come Trinity. Penalty Trinity. The students building some super phases here, playing really fast rugby.
Clontarf looked to be tiring. Trinity have had a great pre-season, been able to play matches and train in hot weather over in the United States. Clontarf probably haven't had as good preparation. Probably the first time a lot of these players are actually playing together as a team. That's when it really matters in the last 20 minutes, and Trinity look to take hold of that advantage.
Yeah, Trinity playing games against Ohio State, also playing against Navy Rugby and Army Rugby over in the States. We believe from our stats department that the Navy game was played in 39 degrees Celsius heat, so this Trinity team is definitely mentally strong, and they're able to deal with things not going their way. It's been 20 minutes since Clontarf have last scored, so bit of a lack of scoreboard pressure there. Lots and lots of territory for Trinity. Lots of rugby being played in the Clontarf half. Good ball from Colbert there. Looks like the ex-Trinity man, Ruan Byron, is trying to recall some of the lineouts from last year. See if he can capitalise on it. Yeah. Read like a book there. It's all too easy for Clontarf at lineout time here.
Yeah, I think it definitely helps having someone who knows all the calls and who knows how we like to do our lineout. So that's a good kick there from Conor Kelly.
Yeah, 50-22 for Clontarf there. Touch judge with his hand up. Oh, he's switched it back. Bit of a relief for Trinity there. That could have been a really, really good opportunity for Clontarf. Zach Baird lining up another dart here. Trinity shortening their line out, going for the 4-man option. Dan Barron on the back step, takes it really well. Bruising run from McCormick again. He'll carry for you all day long. Ty Bird here, he's so dangerous. Looks to bounce off Gleeson. Big battle between those two so far today. Great tackle from the young man Kev Jackson on debut. He's been going well. Hands here from Clontarf. Looking dangerous. Hugh Cooney. He's just unstoppable. Great player. Matt Darcy on the switch ball. Very big centre. He makes gain line a lot. Large tackle going in there from Anthony Ryan. Which side are they going to go here?
Space in the backfield here on the left if Trinity can spot it. Matt Darcy drops back, showing his experience.
That's commentator's curse, isn't it? As soon as we see it, they fix it. Yeah, very short and defensive line from Clontarf there. They look like they like a blitz defence, trying to get up before that third pass is made, stop the ball getting to the wide channels. Very risky, but can be very effective when done right. Andrew Cole having words there again with the Clontarf captain, Dylan Donnellan. Discipline seems to be lacking a bit for Clontarf here. They seem to be architects of their downfall here in the second half now. I say that, they are still leading 19-17, so they are keeping their heads. You know, they're keeping ahead on that scoreboard, doing well. Huey, if you were a 10 here, who would you be looking to unlock off this line-out launch?
Yeah, it looks like Lou McDonough and Jules Fenlon set up outside Harry, so could see the two of them running some hard lines here. Be nice to see John Francis get on a bit of ball as well. Haven't seen him in a lot of space today, so it'd be good to see him get a bit of that.
That's another Trinity line-out stolen. You'd have to imagine that the percentages would be pretty low, which is quite disappointing for Trinity. But they're still sticking in this game. They'll never quit. They'll just keep running it back. Gleeson again, so dangerous on the ball. Chips through, seems to be taken off the ball there. Here goes Cawley. Bounce up for him. Oscar Cawley with the ball. Gives it to McCormick and he dots down in the corner for Trinity. The captain getting over. The bear pit goes absolutely wild. Trinity are loving that one. What do you think, Cal? Super try.
Yeah, amazing for Oscar Cole.
Here goes a real chance to win. This one got a problem on his hands. See if he can deal with it. Chips through. Here goes Cole Campbell going and Trinity are over. Davies is on goal and he dots down in the corner for Trinity. This will be Colbert's biggest test off the tee so far today. About 23 metres out and all the way on the touchline. Probably about 40 metres in that. Let's see how he can do here. Powerful strike. Looks like it's on its way. Flags go up. Super kick from Harry Colbert. Score here in College Park, 24 to Trinity, 19 Clontarf. I'd be very surprised to see Tarf heads dropping though. They're a great team for a reason. They've been in and around that top four for the last decade or so. They won't give up without a fight. Super ball from Kelly. He's been very good today. Kicks it to the wrong man though. Taylor Gleeson. Oh, that looked like a high challenge there, but we play on. Tackled well. Josh Murphy putting the hard work in. Doing the unseen work, as we like to call it in the pack. Hitting rucks, making tackles all game long, having a really good game.
Harry Colbert's kick there, fighting the wind. He only makes it out just outside his 22.
Yeah, it was good pressure from Ben Murphy there, getting his timing right on this occasion.
Yeah, Huey, playing into the wind as a 10, what would you do? Would you be looking to sort of tighten things up a bit in the second half?
Yeah, I think it often can suit the way Trinity play, the way we like to keep the ball in hand. Tarf have made good use of the wind though at times here, so it'd be interesting to see if they try and pin us back a bit more now in the second half.
Super driving maul there, made about 10 metres, and then Trinity infringed. It looked like in the side of the maul.
Two side entry.
Number 2, Zach Baird with the side entry. He was trying to stop the flow. Crossfield kick to King here. King's in space.
Great tackle by David Colbert.
Here goes Ryan, going straight at the 10, but Louis McDonough in there to hold him up. Powerful. Oh, here goes Kelly with the crossfield kick. Ooh, big contact in the air there. Looked like a 50-50. I'd be surprised if we see any penalty there. Just looked like a good contest between Ashiru and Cawley.
Clontarf got the decision of the touch judge. It's a 5 metre line out to them.
Yeah, that driving maul about 1 minute ago was very powerful from Clontarf. This will be a dangerous one here. We'll see what Trinity can do in defence. They seem to be setting up with their props in the middle, trying to stop that line out maul early doors. Let's see if they can be successful. Gone to ground early. Looks like a sack. Arm out from Cole. Penalty advantage for the men from Castle Avenue. Powerful line from Darcy. Going for the line. Oh, he seems to have knocked it on. Knock on over the line. Brilliant defence from Louis McDonough there, but we're coming back for a Clontarf penalty.
It's a great line from Darcy there. We've seen him run that line so many times for Tarf over the years. Great defence from Louis McDonough to hold him up.
The touch judge looks to be coming under the post here. I think he thought it was a try, but Andrew Cole's bringing it back for the infringement at the line out.
Just in this break and play, bringing you score updates from across the table. It's 16-8 to Terenure in their clash against Ballynahinch. Terenure last season's champions. Obviously, they'll be looking to try and do that again. Lads, who do you think is going to be pushing for that top 4 this season, Hughie?
I think Terenure and Tarf will definitely be up there again. Lansdowne, as I said earlier, had a good pre-season. Young Munster Corkon are always strong, so it's very hard to know at this stage in the season, but I think they'll all be up there.
Yeah, 2019, last time Trinity have made the top 4, so they'll really be gunning for that this season. Here come Tarf though with the driving ball. It almost looks inevitable at this stage. Taking steps backwards though. Good defence from Trinity. Darcy with another seriously powerful carry.
Put down well by Jules Fenlon.
Super tackle there from Joan Bequez on Josh Murphy. Trinity not giving up here. They will fight for every inch in that 22.
Both teams know this is a huge moment.
Yeah, this could really decide the game here. This seems like a really pivotal one. Good defence going in. Ball goes wide. Oh, and Cooney drops it. Coming back for another penalty. Unfortunate for Cooney there. Ben Murphy again looked to go quick, but Andrew Cole's having none of it.
If you're Clontarf here, do you tap and go, Coon, or you? Looks like they are.
Yeah, with the sort of resurgence of the tap and go tricks in recent years, I wouldn't have thought it would be a bad option, but Tarf unsurprisingly go for the scrum. 4 scrum penalties earned in the first half, so I'm not surprised to see them taking that option. Rory Gillon, the Trinity Forwards coach, will be behind the post barking orders here, trying to get the Trinity pack hyped up for this scrum.
Zach Quirk comes on for his Trinity debut. Recently involved with Ulster Sub Academy. He looks to impose himself on this game.
Yeah, super player. He's another member of that 2022 Blackrock Senior Cup team that won the cup that I mentioned earlier. Himself and Kevin Jackson and Liam Maloney playing on that team together. That team really produced some great talent. Scrum is set. Ball in here. Great shove from Trinity here. Looks like could be a penalty, but no.
Oh, intercept!
Intercept Zach Quirk. Oh, he's tackled there. Oh, he looks to be hurt. That's very unfortunate. Thought he could have gone the whole way there. We'll hope it's just a stinger. A few handbags going on here. Intercepts Zach Quirk on his hands. Ooh, he's tackled there. Yeah, Jack Carney and Dermot McCormick can link up very well. They played on the same schools team together, so they'll have great synergy. They'll know what they expect from each other. Carney is a super line-out operator, so great addition to bring into this game in the second half.
Conal Henchy as well. He's been running marathons in Dubai over the summer apparently, so it'll be interesting to see if we see that here. He's He's probably one of the fittest men in the Trinity team.
Ruan Byron and Ivan Soroka have also left the pitch.
Yeah, great shift from those lads. Ivan Soroka had a really good scrum performance and was also good around the pitch, putting in a few kicks, believe it or not, in the first half. But yeah, he scrummed really well all game. Won 5 penalties, I believe, so good performance. John Francis Campbell looked to be receiving treatment there, but he's back up on his feet, looking to defend Tig Bird there.
Clontarf might look to come right here. Harry Colbert back on the pitch with Zach Quirk limping off the pitch, unfortunately, with what looks to be a dead leg or a hamstring issue.
Super scrum there, wow. Interesting call there. Trinity looked to be getting the walk. Oh wow, gone to the pocket. Yellow card for Cole Kelly. That's really unfortunate to see. He was only on the pitch for 30 seconds. He must have said something a bit wrong there to the ref that he wasn't happy with. That's not what you want to see. We want to see the players respecting the ref at all times. Down one prop, trying to defend them all is always tough.
Trinity have struggled in the past with their discipline last season. It was definitely a bit of an Achilles heel for them. Let's hope they don't bring it into this season too, and that this is just an anomaly.
Here come Clontarf walking into that line out. They hit the middle, punch in well, they get walking, going towards that line. Let's see. And a try for Clontarf. Clontarf equalised with that powerful driving maul. Very tough to stop them when they get rolling. It's like when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. So this kick now to take the lead. Conor Kelly lining it up. We'll look to send that ball straight towards the business building over the sticks. Takes a good swipe at it. Looks like it has gone wide, so we are tied up here. Can't be long left now, and we are 24 all. We've a guesstimate of 13 minutes remaining here. 24 points apiece. This looks like it could really be a cracker, Huey. What do you think?
Oh yeah, what a game to start us back for the AIL season here. It's been very enjoyable. Pretty nervous now, I'm not going to lie, watching this, but good carry there from Oscar Colley.
Yeah, Trinity did really well to regather off the restart. Tom Connolly with another super carry. It's been a workhorse all day. Trinity bringing it out the back. Jules Fenlon feeds McDonough, feeds Colbert. Oh, he puts it on the boot. Let's see how that works out. Goes into the corner. Now this would be the definition of backseat driving, but I probably would have kept that in hand if I was him. Fortunately, I've never really been in that situation, so
I don't think it's a bad outcome. Clontarf having a line out on their own 5 with 10 minutes to go. It's kind of where you want them to be on the pitch, especially when you're looking to get a try down their end.
Yeah, field position so important when you're trying to win a game in the kind of later stages. Trying to keep your opposition back in their 22 where they can't hurt you is really important. Jules Fenlon there with a bit of cramp. Probably the first game he's had of this intensity. I don't blame him for having sore legs. He's been electric all game though, whipping some beautiful passes out to his wingers. Fionn Gilbert goes up at the front, super take. That's really poor discipline there from Trinity, tackling in the air. Super win from Gilbert up at the front. Him and Donnellan seem to have a great axis going between the two of them. They just they hit their reps right at the top. Nothing left. They're gradually moving up the pitch here in front of the Trinity bench for the next line out. Trinity will be looking to get 2 pods up here. 6-man defence. 4 active jumpers. Let's see what they can do. No prop at the back from Trinity, obviously because Cole Kelly's in the sin bin. So, oh, and here goes Darcy. Big break from the former captain. Super break up to the Trinity 10. Trinity under pressure here. If Clontarf can play on top of them, they could be in here, making good meters. Swings it out the back to King. He's so dangerous. Trinity in for the poach there. Let's see if they get rewarded. Yes, they do. Fantastic poach from Kevin Jackson on debut. That's what you love to see, lads, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Clontarf were just building.
Arms in over the ball, and once he's in that position, he's very hard to move.
Looks like Taylor Gleeson's got a bit of a knock to the head here, so we could see Cormac King coming back onto the wing. He's played there before, so I'm sure he'll be alright.
Yeah, an experienced man. Like you said, he's got over 30 caps for the UFC, so we wouldn't worry about him at all. Just bringing you another score update. Currently 16-13 to Terranure against Ballynahinch. All games kicked off at 2:30, so we would have to assume that there's probably only 10 minutes left in that one, so that seems like another cracker of a fixture. I'm told there is 5 minutes remaining in all games. My mistake. Callum, that was disappointing to see Zach Quirk go off so quickly earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and he came on and he made such a big play, and then it looked like his leg got caught up in a tough enough tap tackle, which probably pulled something, or could have got a dead leg off the contact. He's been struggling with a quad injury, and it's held him back for quite a good bit of time, so I hope it's nothing serious and that he's back out in the pitch playing.
Conal Henchy on for Trinity here. Let's see if the line-out can function a bit better here. Trinity are going to have to freestyle here with their lifters, seeing as Kelly is off. So it looks like Jack Carney has taken up that role of front lifter. Let's see what he can do. Moving forward, coming back. Throw's gone crooked, so that'll be Clontarf scrum. Yeah, Trinity's line out seems to be, as you said, Callum, an Achilles heel all game. What do you think?
Yeah, it's something that they've struggled with last season too, and maybe that was due to the depleted squad. But this year they've certainly worked on it hard, and it's just about getting the throw right and getting the timing right with your lifters. It's going to be especially hard when you've lads getting yellow cards.
Bringing you another score update. Lansdowne leading 29-14 with about just under 5 minutes to go in that fixture. Jerry Kerr retakes the pitch to lock down this scrum. Clontarf walking it really well. They're too good at that. Trinity don't seem to infringe, but now they stand up and Clontarf get the penalty.
What would you do here, Callum? Points or corner?
Depending on Conor Kelly's range, I'd probably go to the post, but
they seem to be signalling for the posts. Yeah. if I was in their shoes, I'd probably choose the same thing. I think that's probably the safest bet.
If you miss, you get the ball back anyway, and you want to stay in possession in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, if he can slot this, it'll be do or die for Trinity with not much time on the clock here. Kelly's left boot has been impressive all game. Strikes it well. Looks like it's on its way. Flags go up. Clontarf take the lead. 27-24. Entering the end game now, lads. Here comes Cole Kelly back from his sin bin. He'll be looking to right those wrongs of his yellow card with a big kick chase here. Ball up from Colbert, not much pressure. Tony Ryan with a super carry there. He's a large man, he's very hard to put down. Trinity infringe there, shooting themselves in the foot here. Playing the 9 at the back of the ruck is never a good option. Usually leads to penalties.
Yeah, it looked like the ball could have been out on that occasion, but the ref didn't think so. So easy exit for Tarf now.
Yeah, always better to ask, I think. Just quick one to the ref, is that out? Save yourself a lot of hassle. Dermot McCormick will be looking to inspire a comeback here. No better man to do it. There's 2 minutes left here in College Park. Kelly goes to touch. Not too much on that one. Playing it safe, as you would. Up 3 points with 2 minutes to go. They don't want any surprises. Donlan will looking to dart this one in. Simple ball to Gilbert. No air pressure from Trinity is not great. Making good meters on this maul here.
It's gone quiet in field though.
Tarf have the advantage here now as well.
Tarf still driving that. This is a South Africa-esque maul. Ball out the back to Darcy. Quick hands from Kelly.
Trinity really can't afford to concede a try here, or else they'll be out of the chance of getting a losing bonus point.
Yeah, they'll be looking to hang on for dear life. Tight carries here. And the ball is down over the line for Clontarf. Try scored. And you'd have to imagine that's the game there, lads.
Yeah, it's Trinity.
One A clash. We'd like to remind you again that the stream today is brought to you by BF Sports Analysis in association with AIB, main sponsor of the UFC. Kelly will take his time lining this one up. Tarf players seem to know that the job is done. Takes 2 looks. Slots it through the posts. And that's that in College Park. Full-time score 34-24 Clontarf. We hope you enjoyed this game. We sure did in the commentary box here. And just let you all know, our game versus UCD on Friday will also be streamed directly from the BF Sports Analysis YouTube channel. Thanks very much, everybody.
24, 36, 24.
34.